What's up, Bulldogs? Well, today I got something here that's quite interesting. This is actually a letter from prison, and I've gotten a few of these in the past, but I haven't really responded to them. But this one I am. This one I'm actually going to be shipping something to this gentleman here. I'll leave out the last name here and some of the details, but he says Simple Programmer. That's, of course, my other company, Simple Programmer. He says, hello, my name is Jesse, and I'm currently incarcerated at, and I'll leave that part off. And I just wanted to write and ask if there's any chance you can donate to me any software developer or any perseverance/motivational books that you wouldn't mind getting rid of. I've completed a program here called The Last Mile that took me 2 years to complete, but this program offered 2 courses called Web Development Fundamentals and MERN Stack Development. We basically learn how to code without the internet or on a closed server from inside prison. This program changed my life and grew a passion within me that I plan to pursue, and I have a hunger for knowledge that I cannot afford. I'd be grateful for anything you can send me. I picked up your book, The Complete Software Developer's Career Guide by John Sonmez, and loved every bit of it. And I'd like to even find a way to get money to purchase his other book, Soft Skills, and also some of the books in Chapter 59. Like I said, I graduated The Last Mile and currently am a TA to help other students on their journey. So whatever books you could send would be able to help benefit all of us in the program. We can't have hardback cover books, but we can have paperback. So if you could send me some books or send the prison program facilitator some books for us, we would appreciate it. Thank you for helping my passion/hunger for becoming a software developer grow. So I decided to send this man some books here. So this is the book that he's talking about. As I wrote this book, The Complete Software Developer's Career Guide. It's quite a long book here. And I guess it's ended up in a lot of prisons, which I'm proud of, I guess. I mean, it's good because it's helping people to change and grow and reform. So I am including some books here, and I wrote a letter back to him, which I'll read to you. But let me show you the books that I have here. So first of all, Soft Skills, the book that he requested, my other book. This is the second edition of this book. We've got The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. We have The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Of course, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And then I got him Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink. So let me go ahead and read you the letter that I wrote him back here. I said, hey, dear Jesse, it's not every day that I receive a letter from prison, but I have received a few. Yours is the first one I'm answering. I'm answering your letter because you've requested the most valuable thing I could give you. In your letter, you called it a hunger for knowledge. I would call it wisdom, and I'm glad to share some of what I have gained with you. I don't know what mistakes have caused you to get where you are at such a young age, although I did look up the details I could find about your case. What I do know is that we all make mistakes in life. And although they cannot be erased, we can grow for them. I know I have made my own share of mistakes, some that I deeply regret. But I also know that I would not be the person I am today had I not made those mistakes, because those mistakes gave me the opportunity to seek out the wisdom that I did not yet have. I'm also impressed that you took a chance and asked of me a request that would in all likelihood never be granted. Yet you did it anyway. It's an admirable trait to make big asks. It shows a degree of courage and resilience. It's not easy to face the prospect of rejection, to risk having our requests turned down. But you took the time to write the letter. You asked for help, and for that, you will be rewarded. Finally, I am proud of you for taking up the responsibility of being a TA, helping other inmates on their journeys, and also asking for additional resources on their behalf. I'm not sure when the last time someone told you they were proud of you was, or if they ever did, but I'm proud of you, Jesse. I'm proud of you for making the most of the situation you have found yourself in and not giving up, even when things are hard. But I am most proud of you for being willing to help others along that journey. I'm including the book you have requested, Soft Skills, the Software Developer's Life Manual, which was the first book I've ever written and still one of my favorites. I included, as you had requested, other books on perseverance and motivation. First, we have the book by one of the men who inspires me the most in this world, David Goggins. The book is Can't Hurt Me. The book is all about mental toughness and transformation. David had an extremely difficult life growing up, and he was on the wrong path until he decided to turn his life around and stop feeling sorry for himself. He developed a mental toughness that doesn't even seem humanly possible and accomplished many impressive things. His story shows you just what is possible if you don't give up and you purposely choose the hard things in life in order to make yourself stronger. Next, I'm including Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Viktor was a Holocaust survivor, and he writes about his time in a concentration camp. Even though many other people gave up and died, he fought on because he realized that the guards in prison could take everything but one thing away from him: his ability to choose how to interpret his situation. He discovered that between what happens to you and how you respond is a space. And in that space, you always have sovereignty over your life, no matter what prison you may be in. Next is one of my favorites, a book that changed my life. It is The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. This book introduced me to Stoic philosophy and perhaps changed my whole perspective on life. Most of my life I spent avoiding obstacles. This book taught me not only to face them, but embrace them, because every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. You'll particularly like this book because you have done just that, turning a prison sentence into an education. The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield is the next book on my list. I had the honor of interviewing Stephen on my YouTube channel, and it was one of the greatest honors I've ever had because his book saved my life on more than one occasion. I've read it over 20 times, and each time I'm re-inspired by the words in it. This book is about the common enemy we all face, resistance. I even faced it today when I delayed writing this letter and shipping you these books, but I want to make sure you get them before Christmas. I hope you enjoy the book as much as I did, knowing that we are not alone. We all face the same demons that try to hold us back on our path of spiritual development. Finally, I've included Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink. This book is one of the best books a leader can read because it teaches you what it actually means to be a leader. It means to take ownership not only of your own mistakes, but of the mistakes of the entire team. No more excuses. The buck stops here. If you want to lead men, you must take responsibility for them. I'm sending you these books, Jesse, because I believe in you. I believe you can accomplish what you have set out to do, and I know these efforts will not be in vain. My only ask for repayment is that you pass it on forward. As I have helped you, help others. Let my efforts multiply through you, and your efforts multiply to those you encounter and mentor in your life. In this way, we can change the world, one man at a time. Write me back and let me know what wisdom you have gained from these books. I look forward to the day I can shake your hand. Sincerely, John Sonmez.